Greetings everybody, welcome back into the channel. We are back with the Zero to Hero Let's Play, and all I'm going to say is it's going better than what I expected, what anybody could have anticipated in the Premier League. We've gone from relegation, cannon fodder, to now competing at the top echelons of the league, which is absolutely superb. And we are back on the start of January, which of course only means one thing: winter transfer window. So welcome in one and all. It's the 1st of January 2029 and we are back with a double header of games. We've got Nottingham Forest in the league, and then I believe we've got West Ham, yes, at home in the FA Cup third round, where we're hoping to get through, because in the Carabao Cup we went out to Fulham at home, but I did rotate the squad heavily. I didn't really want to risk too many players in that competition. We're going to save the big guns for the Premier League and for the FA Cup, but let's just hope it pays dividends and we can beat West Ham. So we'll see how we get on. In the Premier League, we are 21 games in, sat in 5th position on 41 points. I just can't believe what we're doing so far this year. There's been some standout performances. Our goalkeeper, Tajard, Ernst in there with 7 clean sheets, and Zebon with 7 assists. We knew what was going to get from him. He's absolutely delivering. But the squad overall in a really, really good place. We have picked up a few injuries, and we've been plodding along very, very nicely. But Razvan Nastasi, this kid looks unbelievable. He's played 16 games, 5 goals, 2 assists. He's dropped off the pace the past couple of games, but overall really, really pleased with what I've seen. Krupp is doing bits. We've even put Trent Doherty back up top. He's got himself 3 goals and an assist in 6 games. So I just found it better that Krupp was in that cam role. He seems to perform a little bit better. So I think next year's agenda is going to be in another striker, because Joel Davies, our young lad, has managed to bag himself 1 goal and assist in 2 games. Not too shabby for the 18-year-old. Getting a few minutes. And Jacobson Poulsen, I believe he's got 1 goal in 4 games. Not particularly great, and he's not the sort of player I expected him to be so far. Granted, he's 6'6", but we need to see more from Poulsen in the future. But I think we could definitely do another striker. On transfer news, we've got a bidding for Soler. He's out of contract at the end of the season. We're not going to renew that. He will be leaving. Well, either way, he's going to be leaving, whether he accepts River or Racing Club's offers. Sinisterra, I've listed him. It was a big thing to... I was thinking about it. Do we sell him? Do we not sell him? He's 30 years of age. He's going to start going downhill soon. He's not really been performing too well. He's been here for a hell of a long time. He's on £89,000 a week. If we can get an offer from either Porto, Wolves or West Ham, we will happily move him on and go back into the transfer market for another winger. But we are scouting a few people at the moment. We've got £5 million in the budget. We've got a lot of wages, so we can shift that across to there if need be. But I want to wait to see Sinisterra leaves first before we start bringing in anybody else. The new signings, Bamba has had a really, really good start to the season. He's got a 7 average rating. Tobias and Ernst are playing well. A player I'm really impressed with is Ibrahim Correa. He's took like a duck to water, the centre-half. 20 years of age, he's come in, he's doing a fantastic job for us, he's putting himself about. Love to see that there from the 20-year-old. Tony Darman, not really performing as I wanted him to, which of course means Jurasek, I think, will go back into that left-back position temporarily. But overall, like I said, we're doing really, really well. We can't argue at all. And I believe we've had a preview come through for our youth intake. Apparently strikers is we've got a fine prospect, and just talking about strikers, we need one. If we can get a world beater through, it would be fantastic for us going forward. But let's not forget, we have just clicked on him, and Joel Davies, if he reaches the height he's expected to, it could be a really, really solid player for us, and get him straight up front as our brand new striker. I love the fact he's driven. You can't beat that. Driven personality means he's going to hit the top of his game. So yeah, squad's in a really, really good place. Finances now are looking really good. We've still got £45 million. Projection is slightly lower, but if we can offload people like Sinisterra, get some of his wages off the books, bring in someone a little bit cheaper, on less wages, happy days. We've definitely turned the corner with the squad in general, the finances. I find we're in a really, really strong position. But anyway, let's get into this game now. First game, away at Forest. They're near the relegation zone. They're a decent team, but the form we're in, I really, really expect it. Well, do I expect it? I don't know if I can expect it. I want to win this game. But that's our team. Ernst in goal. Jurasek back in at left back for Darman. Correa and Taylor forming a really nice centre-back partnership. Tobias on the right-hand side. Morton, Bamba still in the central midfielder areas. Zebin on the left. Krupi centrally. Nastasi on the right. Doherty up front. We have got a fair few tired players, so we'll have to monitor that accordingly as we get through towards maybe half-time, maybe 60 minutes, and look to freshen things up on the field. But yeah, let's get into this game now, and let's hopefully get 3 points on the board. So Traore getting the game underway. And like we said, Nottingham Forest not in the greatest of form, so I expect to put these to the sword. But in the Premier League, it's a tough league. We know anyone could just about beat anybody else, so we'll have to monitor it accordingly. But that's not going to help us. Crappy passing like that, is it? Yudasek, can we see a good performance from you today at left back? Because Darman not really doing what I want him to do at the moment. He's not ideal. Our left backs, both of them, not really performing. And Nastasi should have done better. This is what I mean about Nastasi. He's getting these chances. When he first come in, he was absolutely killing it. Now, yeah, not so much. But Forest are in, and we are 1-0 down. Richarlison, the git, fires Nottingham Forest into the lead. Really quite poor defending that was there. Not happy about what I've seen. Who's left him unmarked in the middle of the box here? So Morton drops off his man. Bamba not doing his due diligence in defence there. Not the ideal start. All we've got to show for it is a fucking yellow card for Tobias. Let's not turn that into a red though, please. Talking of red cards, I'll have to show you in a minute. We actually had 2 red cards in one game. I could not believe it. 2 red cards. The referee had an absolute fucking stinker. Well, apparently it was justified, but I beg to differ because referees fucking suck. Tobias, go on, son. Morton. Jurasek goes forward. Poor play. Morton's lost the ball again. Bamba, Nastasi, pull it back, son. And Nottingham Forest just shutting us down a little bit at the moment. So I'm going to berate you because you're not playing well. Nastasi, really, really poor again. I may have to push Krupi, I think, back up front. And maybe put Nastasi centrally again and bring on Sinistera. Definitely food for thought, but we're approaching the half an hour mark now. Tobias, not having a very good game. Carrera, everyone we were singing their praise at the start. They've been absolutely shit. Typical that is. Zebra now, do something magic for us, please. He's the only person really doing anything. And Nastasi almost makes up for his crap performance of a goal. Not to be another great save from the goalie. Great goal. Just get to half time at 1-0. And we've got a chance to regroup then. Start firing things up again. 3 minutes added on. No more replays, please. And there goes the half-time whistle. I'm going to tell them I want to see a much better display. We are going to have to make some changes. Krupi's going back up top. Doherty out for Nastasi. Oh, he's knackered, isn't he? Doherty out for Santana. Or in fact, sack that. Krupi stay in. Doherty out for Joel Davis. Nastasi out for Sinistera, and Tobias, absolute stinker, out for Diamonds. Not like him to get a 6.3. He's normally one of our more consistent players in the team, but he's not showing that today, is he? Not showing that today. Sinistera, put in a good performance, mate. We might have a few teams chase you then. Or if you have a really good game, we might not even sell you. We're lying. We're definitely going to sell him. We just don't want him to know. Oh my God, we're on borrowed time here. Such a poor performance today. We just can't seem to break the lines at the moment. Can't seem to break the lines. Sinistera. We're going to try and go a little bit more direct in our play. And just try and push the defensive line up a little bit more. Krupi, please sort your shit out. In fact, everybody sort your shit out. Zebon, the only person that is going to come off this field not hanging his head in shame is Zebon. Unless we can get something going now. Taylor. Go on now. Good ball. Joel Davies is in. And it's saved. That was a guilty chance there to get ourselves back on level terms, and we don't. Good chance goes begging. And we still find ourselves trailing. Morton's going to have to come out. Santana, in you come. Come on. Somebody step up. Somebody. Save from the goalie. Gibbs White's there again. They've caused us all sorts of problems, these are. We've not been at the races today at all. Not been at the races. Come on. Get hold of the fucking ball, will ya? It's going to be 2-0, isn't it? It's going to be 2-0. Almost. Traore almost put the game to bed. Fire him up. Come on, boys. Get into the game, will ya? Davis, stinker. Krupi, stinker. Zebun can't turn it home. We'll carry on. They diamond shooting from range and then running it out for a fucking throw-in. We haven't really got any more options, have we? We definitely need to get to the winger. Most definitely. 10 minutes to play. Krupi, bit of magic, please. Somebody just stop the loss today. Diamond, back to Bamba. Santana. No wild shots, please. Zebun's there. Zebun, can he pull it across? And thank God for Krupi and Zebun tying the game up against pretty much backs against the wall job today. Zebun does absolutely fantastic. That boy, he is a star man for us. Krupi, we're not taking you off now. You've just scored a goal. You're absolutely staying on. Can we carry on and get a winner? Bamba, knackered. We're going to get on... we have got Seko Kone to bring on. Get some fresh legs on in the middle of the park. Don't really want to take him off, but the extra fresh legs in the middle of the park may give us the cutting edge to go on and maybe get a winner. Oh, we're forced it now. Forest looking like... What's that? My God, kicking the ball out. Play, what are you doing? Oh, is there going to be a late sting, a late twist in the tail? It looks like we're going to run out to a draw, but I would have took that, especially after such a poor performance of someone near the relegation zone. So, no. Kone, need to give some of these players a bit of a rest. Definitely do. Come on, just shut the game down now. I don't want to see any more replays. No more opportunities on goal. And there goes the full-time whistle. We somehow, well, we say somehow, apparently, with the better team. More shots, much better XG, more possession. Just couldn't seem to find the cutting edge today to be able to work our way through the Nottingham Forest defence. But still, we didn't lose. We didn't lose, which is an absolute bonus for us. Soler's gone. Happy days. We don't care. And we know people are tired. We've got 9 days to take on West Ham, so it will be a bit of an opportunity now for people to catch their breath, have a little bit of a breather and get ready for a big FA Cup game. So I definitely want to go for a run in this competition. I'd like to get through to a semi-final. Again, if we can, another trip to Wembley. But we can't guarantee that. There's some unreal teams in there. We were very lucky last year with some of the results. But we keep going. We keep doing what we're doing. Let's have a bit of a rest now for myself, some of the players. And we'll see you in 9 days' time for the West Ham game in the FA Cup. So we're back for the West Ham game now, and we've been doing a bit of rummaging around regarding transfers in and out. So, first of all, we've had an offer in for Sinisterra. Well, several offers actually. We've got Olympic Lyonnais offering us a loan deal with a big fee in the future there. £29 million optional fee, but some additional clause of £27 million each. I think I've accepted that. I was happy with that. Then you've had Nottingham Forest come in as well, and they've offered us a very similar deal, 22.5 million in instalments and a 27 million mandatory future fee. So hopefully, I don't know, do I prefer him to go to Forest? I'd rather get him out the league to Lyon maybe, but like I said, that one there is an optional future fee. Nottingham Forest is a mandatory, so I dare say he may choose to stay in the Premier League. But we'll leave that with him. We're trying to ship out Evan Ilson still, who's sat in our reserves. He is wanted. His contract does run out this year, and we don't seem to be getting any offers for him at the moment. There is interest from Wolves, Brentford, Burnley, but no one can afford him, and the wages on his craze, so I can't wait to get him off the books as well. But I did meant to tell you as well, actually I'll tell you that in a second, Vata, we're looking at bringing Rocco Vata in if Sinisterra leaves, 24-year-old winger, can play left, right, can play up front as well. 29 appearances, 12 goals, 4 assists. He's having a really good time for Watford at the moment. So hopefully we can get him in. He's highly rated. If you look at this now, I think he'd come in and he can do a job, Rocco Vata, if called upon. And the deal is relatively cheap anyway. It's only 10.5 million, but he's got a little bit of room to grow as well at 24 years of age. So we'll see if we can get rid of Sinisterra and bring in Rocco Vata. The Vata has accepted the deal, but I will need to see if Sinisterra is going to leave first. But other than that, transfer news I meant to tell you before, we've actually bought another goalkeeper in, and you guys all recognise him again. Nathaniel Nowusu, £5 million from Burton. We know all about him. He's happy to join us again and meet up with us. I think he'll offer us a good third choice goalkeeper. He's not highly rated, but I think he theoretically could do a job for us if called upon. I think he will improve as well once he get involved at our club with some higher quality players, decent training facilities, and a couple of players did leave as well. Of course, Evan Ilson left on a loan, short term, then come back, unfortunately. Then we loaned out Nowusu back to Burton after we bought him, and Oscar, we managed to sell him for £10 million to Al Dahale. So he went, big wages off the board as well again. So we've still got a lot of money to spend. We've got room to manoeuvre in the transfer market. I might even go in for another striker as well. We'll have to see. But that's the business we're looking to get done. One player out, one player in. I may try and loan out Paulson. I may try and loan out Joel Davis or Trent Cone Doherty. Depends. I'll have a look at that and see what strikers are available on the market. If there's someone decent that can improve our squad, then I won't be shy in getting or loaning out a couple of these young talents you've got, getting them to develop and getting more regular game time. But anyway, it is game day. West Ham at home, big FA Cup game. They're going strong. They're not particularly performing very well in the league at the moment, so hopefully we can take advantage of that. The only real change to the team there is McKenna's got injured, so we bought our third choice goalkeeper in Petkovic. We did buy him at the start, on a free transfer, I'm thinking about October. We're not even clicking on him because he's absolutely terrible. And I don't want to embarrass myself, but he's not very good. So yeah, he's just going to be there just in case anything happens to Ernst. But this McKenna, he seems to be injured every other fucking day. So I might have to offload him at the end of the season as well. But let's kick this game off now. Let's see if we can progress through to the next round of the FA Cup. It would be nice. Our form at the moment, though, at home, well, in fact, not just at home in general, doesn't seem to be great. We started off really, really well, and I just think we're lacking that sort of cutting edge up top. Is it an option to put Krupi back up there, maybe leading the line, and then maybe bringing in Santana into that cam role? But, Krupi's playing really, really well from there. Let's just hope our young strikers can start to find their feet and find the back of the net a little bit more if we can. We need it. I think if we had a world-class striker, it's obviously it really would help us. I think it'd help anybody. Bit of a stupid comment to make, but here's what it is. Taylor now on the ball, Mawson, Tobias, who was absolutely dog shit in the last game, finds Nastasi, who's not been great either down the right hand side, and 1-0. Zeben gets his goal, set up by Kone Doherty. Love to see it. Early lead. And talking of if we can get through this round, if we do go through, I think I meant to have a look. We play over, is it Wolves or Crew maybe? I think. I can't be sure. Don't quote me on that. Can't be 100%. Cool, great side. Tobias off the line. Tobias clearing it off the line. Yeah, I'm not too sure who it is, but we're at home anyway. If we just keep getting home draws all the way to the semi-final, that'll be ideal. And hopefully they're all League One teams or Championship teams. We can not guarantee victory. We've got much better opportunity. Go on. Oh, good save from the goalkeeper. Smaller teams like us that go on to win these sorts of competitions tend to have really nice draws in the competition, constantly getting home ties, constantly getting an easier game, which is exactly, he's offside. It's got to be offside. He's not offside. He's a fucking hell defence. Could have sworn he's offside. Did he just drop at the last second? See, Bamba does well. Yeah, he's onside. Played on there by Correa even. Not ideal. Not ideal. This is what I mean. At the moment, we're not particularly performing very well, and we're just giving away goals at every opportunity. But we have got a young team. It's going to take a little bit of time, and inevitably, go on, Zeben, go on, son. If and when we do drop off, it's to be expected. We're not an elite team. We're just Bournemouth. We've brought in some young players. We're still growing into and finding ourselves now, finding the team we want to be, setting up a culture. And it's going to take, it's going to take time. We can't expect everyone to keep this sort of momentum, this sort of form up the whole season to the end. It'd be nice if we can. Dreaming about European football for Bournemouth. I'd take Conference League all bloody day, but the chances are the big teams, the cream always rises to the top, and I think that's probably what's going to happen towards the latter stage of the competition. But we're doing all right. Well, in fact, we're doing better. We're doing really, really well. And Zeben, he's just magic. A perfect hat-trick. One with his right, one with his left, and one with his head. And we're lucky to have him. But what I worry about now, if he's playing so fucking well, I think we need to tie him down to the contract, because he's probably going to get poached from us at some point, which would be very, very upsetting for me. But 3-1 up, approaching half-time. I'm not really going to make any changes just yet. I don't think I am. Let's get to half time and see what happens. I won't keep Zebedon on, see how many goals he can score. Can he get 4 or 5 in one game? That'd be great. Be great. But we are pulling the pressure on now. West Ham were lucky to get back into the game in the first instance. Jurasek. He was never offside. Fucking linesman. Play on. Play on. But it is half time now. You've done it brilliantly. Keep going. Is anyone? I know Correa was tired, so we are going to get on Jack Gray. Get the youngster on. Get him a few minutes in the tank. We did give him a few days off. Well, everyone pretty much got a couple of days off to recover. But Correa definitely needed a rest. So let's take him off now. Give him a little bit more of a break. West Ham are in trouble. West Ham are in trouble. The way we're playing at the moment, I think we're going to get more goals. It could be an absolute thrashing, which would be nice. Nastase yet to score from a free kick. And still yet to score. But apparently he's our best set piece, because he seems to take a lot of free kicks, a lot of corners from the opposite side as well. So he's doing bits. It's only 3-1. All it takes is 2 quick fire goals before you know it. West Ham are back in the fucking game. If you don't want that. After all our dominance, all of our press, they better not score now. It will really fucking annoy me. Typical FM way, isn't it? If you don't take your chances and you get absolutely dicky-eyed and Jovic is in. You could just tell. You could just fucking tell straight away out of nowhere they were going to score. That guy, let me just pause this. What's the stats saying? It's just bollocks, isn't it? It's absolute bollocks. Apparently, Juka Jovic up front, well, if that's his first name, is the best thing since sliced bread. Krupi off, Santana on, and here they come again. Here they come again. Wake up, please, for love of fucking God. I want to get through in the FA Cup. I'm not too sure what's happened here. We seem to be dominating, and we're all... I'm going to berate the fucking team in a minute. They're going to get berated because this is absolutely criminal. If they get the next replay, the next highlight, we're going to have to start switching things up a little bit and maybe go a little bit more direct to getting our play. But this is shit at the moment. Shit. They cause us all sorts of problems. Jack Gray, Ernst having a stinker. Gray not particularly doing very well. Get rid of the goal. Get me that 2-goal cushion again. Don't want to go out the FA Cup. We said we wanted a cup run. And at the moment, well, we're hanging on in there against a terrible team. If we could defend better, we'd be really good. What the fuck? What's this Jovic? Wait, 1 second. I'm doing some of this now. Opposition. Jovic, tackle hard. Put something on him. Let him know we're there because he's pissing me off. He's just running the fucking show, isn't he? My God. Wondering away. Darman's coming on at left back because this is shit. You're a sec. Out you come. Get it away, Doherty. Gulam again, coming forward, pulls it back, and I think it's coming, isn't it? It's coming. The goal is coming equals after all of our great fucking play. Going to end up giving the fucking possession away, giving our 2-goal lead away because we're not playing very well. And it's again, their fucking highlight. What are we doing? Fuck me. We seem to be just half asleep here. We're half asleep. Get hold of the fucking ball, we are. Yeah, another fucking the post. We hit the post. It should have been a goal again. Nastase, we're going to make changes. Doherty is going to get back down the right hand side for Nastase. And then Nastase is going to come out. Then we're going to get on. Ooh, actually, wait there. Nastase out for Sinistera and Davis on for Doherty. I think we're going to need the fresh legs now for the final 5 minutes. Don't let these fucking score, please. Make that Jovic score the shitty hat-trick. Zebun, that was absolutely terrible. We can't argue with him too much. He has got a hat-trick today. But West Ham forcing the issue. And what is that again? That is criminal. Criminal finish. Shocking pass. Sinistera. Davies, put this game to fucking bed where Davies comes forward, wins the corner. Let's just waste some time. Corner taker. Who is it now? Morton. Don't put this in too soon. That's it. Take your time, mate. Run them seconds off. But it's not going to yellow card with it. It's not going to yellow card. Go on. Oh, blimey. 30 seconds to go. 30 seconds. Goalie claims it or he fumbles it. West Ham with one last opportunity to get forward with the ball. Gulam. We're over the allotted time almost. We're there now. Blow up as a referee. He does. And we are through by the skin of our teeth. I don't know how they had so many highlights and scored so many chances. It just shows you how inept we are at the back sometimes. But good, we won. We're through to the next round. I'm not too sure who we're up against now. So we've got £107,000. We've got Wolves at home. They are okay in the Premier League, but I reckon they're going to prove to be a bit more of a tougher cookie to crack rather than shitty West Ham, who are, well, we struggled against Forest last in the game. We struggled against West Ham. Norwich are in massive trouble. We've only won one game all season. Oh, Leeds, what have you done? And drawn to. Oh, Man United up to old antics. Oh, but I meant to tell you earlier on the schedule. Look at this. We still won away at Leeds 2-1. We had a 2-0 lead. We had 2 red cards. Zebban and Nastasi, both our wingers sent off. We ended up playing very, very narrow in the end, which is what you'd expect. But yeah, not a great game there. Overall, results have been really, really good. But there's some tight games that could have gone the other way. Like that there, we could have lost. We could have lost that. We could have lost that game after being the better team. West Ham, we didn't really, in my opinion, deserve to win it. They had the better opportunities. But overall, I think you take it as it comes, don't you? We're still 7th in the Premier League. Got a game in hand over the teams above us. If we can win it, that would be nice. And the FA Cup 4th round, we got Wolves. So, you know, it's 2 big competitions we're alive and kicking in. But I was always happy with if we get mid-table come the end of the season. I'll be happy with that, and a nice little cup run indeed as well. I think we're going to come back later on. We'll come back much later on in the season. We'll plod on. If we get any big FA Cup games, we'll come back for that if, of course, we can beat Wolves. If we can't, we'll come back towards the latter part of the season, maybe in March for a bit of a double header. Or, I don't know, somewhere around this area, potentially. We'll have to see. But so far, so good. We may have some transfers to talk about on the next episode if we can offload Sinistera, and then if we can bring in Rocco Vata as well. But I will do a little bit more scouting over the next couple of weeks and see if there's anyone better available to us than Rocco Vata. We're not just going to put all our eggs in one basket. We're going to be shrewd in the market, smart, and look to spend our money in the right way. We haven't got endless pots, so we need to be very, very careful in what we're doing. I think overall we have to be pleased with that episode. A point on the road away at Nottingham Forest. They're not great, but we wasn't particularly very good either. So we take the point, we move on, and the West Ham game, we didn't really perform too well defensively. It was great going forward, not so good at the back, but the main thing is we qualified, we get through to the next round. We've still got a lot to look forward to this season, and we've still got a few weeks left of the transfer window to potentially work a little bit of magic, maybe offload even Ilson if we can, Sinistera, bring the wage budget down and get some young, fresh faces into the football club. But anyway, good episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please consider hitting the like button and subscribing to the channel if you've not done so already. Until next time, guys, take care. I will see you all soon.